It's time to take a leap of faith. If you've been thinking about changing industries within your career or within your job, or even pursuing a new hobby, this is your sign. Last night, I actually came across a reading from Becoming Kate, and something she said really stuck with me. She said, don't ask your past self for advice. So if an opportunity comes up, or if you're trying to take a step towards this change, do not ask a past version of yourself how you should move forward, because your past self, or this old version of yourself, is going to be rooted in the same fears, insecurities, and traumas that you've already kind of worked on and healed. This isn't to say that doubt might creep up, or throwing caution to the wind, because healing, it's not a linear journey, and it's not something that ever stops unless you want it to end. So we're all human, so those moments of doubt will creep in sometimes, but it's important to have discernment above the doubt. When I first received this channel message, the analogy that came through was kind of like when you update your phone or tablet or whatever. When you update to a new operating system, sometimes there's certain apps that aren't compatible with that new operating system. So you have to ask yourself, are you wanting or willing to revert back to a previous operating system just so you could use that one app, when there are other apps that can probably do the same thing and better? Does it make sense to go back to something that's not compatible with what you're currently using? A lot of times when we go back to past behaviors, or limiting beliefs, or just ways of thinking, a lot of times we end up kind of doing a 180 back to where we were, and that kind of undoes some of the progress that we've made. So it's just something to consider.